This going. All right. Good afternoon, everybody. Luis Morales here, health fitness specialist, Exos at Autodesk here. It is 4:30 p.m. Tuesday afternoon. If you're joining me live, this means it is time for another Abs and Core live class. So super happy to be back in the Bay Area here. Really excited that it is just springtime and I'm getting to enjoy all this really nice natural light here. So what we're going to get going today, guys, similar structure to a few weeks in the past. So what we're going to be doing is 4 movements for 4 rounds to start it off, and we're going to be working at 40-20 intervals, splitting our minutes up into 40 seconds and then 20 seconds. So how we're going to basically go through this is we're going to start with some alternating leg lowering. And what this is going to look like, this is kind of part 2 of the hollow stuff we were working on last week. We're going to start backs on the ground, core is nice and tight, legs as far up as you can manage. And then we're just going to let one leg come down as far as you can manage and then bring it back up, all while keeping that back on the ground. So we're just going to go back and forth here, really focusing on one side at a time. You're going to feel the core work one side at a time as we move there. So instead of resting in that 20 seconds following the alternating leg lifting, what we're going to do is flip over real quick into a nice quick 20-second plank. And so we're going to be pretty static here. Feel free to, I'm on my elbows here, guys, but if it works better for you, you guys can also be up on the hands here, up a little bit higher. I'm going to be down on the elbows the whole time, but that's how we're going to split up our first minute. Next minute is going to look like this. We're going to be doing some 90-90 alternating kind of kicks out. We're going to extend the legs. So we're starting here with the knees bent. One leg is going to kick out, become straight for a moment, then come back in. Other leg's going to do the same. Kick out, become straight. Again, we're going to have to use our cores, make sure the hips don't do any undue rotation. We'll just go back and forth, nice and controlled. And then we're going to flip over for another 20 seconds of plank. So I'm sure you guys are beginning to see a pattern here. With the third interval, what we're going to do is dead bug to hollow, but we're going to mix it up just a little bit here today. So now arms are involved. What we're going to do is take the legs out, straighten them for a sec, bring them back in. Then we'll move the arms out, let them hang out there for a sec, and then bring them back in. We're not going to synchronize the arms and the legs today. Just going to make the core work a little bit differently than last week. So that's what that's going to look like. Again, we're going to flip over for a 20-second plank. And then our final minute interval is going to be a little bit different. So we're going to come onto hands and knees here, get into that quadruped plank. So pushing down through the feet and then bringing those knees up off the ground. And so this is where we're just going to hang out for 40 seconds. And so like I said, in this last minute interval, it's going to be a little different. So once we rest, or once we come down from the primal press after 40 seconds, we're just going to rest for 20 seconds. So the final minute is where we're going to get 20 seconds of rest, and we'll go back up to the top. We'll repeat that 3 more times, and then we'll get into a 2-minute AMRAP at the end. So with those leftover 2 minutes at the end, we're going to come all the way up onto our feet and really test out the shoulders and the core here by doing some hinging. So regular stance, arms are going to be up overhead, extended out as much as we can. It's going to be big work for the core here. We're going to hinge down all the way as far as we can and then back up. Now, while we're not holding anything, we want to make sure we're trying to get kind of some perfect posture in here. So should be a nice straight line from my fingertips all the way to my tail. Using those glutes to bring us back up, keeping the core really tight the whole time. Keeping the core tight will help us to not extend, not bend the spine any which way that we really don't want it to go. So that is basically the workout. Also, one more thing to say, guys. For our cool down, we're going to be doing something called the couch stretch. Now, I'm sure you guys may be familiar with this. It really helps if you have something like a couch, a chair, something to kind of prop the foot up onto. You can even use a wall if you'd like. And it usually helps to have a pad or a pillow or something that will help pad the knee up with the ground. So go ahead and figure that out for a moment. What we'll do now is get into the warm-up. If you don't have a couch, don't worry, you can still do just a regular hip flexor stretch. Okay, let's go ahead and get into our warm up, guys. So we're going to start with just a little bit of primal press. So let's all come down onto the ground. Find that good hands and knees position where the hands are planted right under the shoulders. The knees are planted right under the hips, maybe a little bit in front, just to account for how we're going to push up. And then we're going to curl those toes up under our feet here. Push down through the toes. Arms are nice and straight. I got a nice straight line from the tip of my head all the way down to my tail. Staring contest with the ground here, guys. Just breathing, making sure those elbows are locked out. I know it's starting to burn a little bit. Let's do one more big breath. Good job, guys. Set those knees down. Good work. Good practice for what we're going to be getting into later in this workout. Let's go ahead and flip onto our backs here. Next up, what we're going to do is really kind of connect this midsection with the ground here. So take a nice deep breath. Exhale all the air that you got. You're going to feel those tummy muscles tighten up, pushing the back into the ground. Maintain that position while we kind of continue to breathe here, guys. And now we're going to move the hips a little bit. So with those knees bent, let's bring one leg up at a time. And what we're going to do is come down, tap the heels on the ground. Breathing as we go. We want to make sure that the back doesn't move off the ground whatsoever. Imagine me with a towel under your low back, trying to pull it out. Don't let me get that towel out from under your low back. Good job, guys. Good job. All right, one more each side. Tap, tap. Nicely done. All right, we can bring those legs down, rest, take a nice big deep breath. All right. All right, guys. So I'm going to set the clock up for about 18 minutes. So those first 16 minutes, we're going to be working those first 4 movements for 4 rounds. And then we'll end with 2 minutes of that overhead hinging RDL. All right, you guys. So we're starting on the back with the alternating leg lowering. We're going to jump right into plank. No, not a whole lot of rest for this first part here. All right, you guys. We're going to go ahead and get started. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're starting on our backs. 40 seconds worth here, guys. Legs out as straight as possible. If you got the arms out to the side, make sure that those palms are up. So we're not sheeting, we're not pushing into the floor here. And just like our warm up, no part of that back should be leaving the ground as those legs come up and down one at a time. Good work, guys. Good work. We should be feeling this kind of around pelvis level, really lower core here. Good job, guys. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and flip. Getting into just a nice plank real quick here. We're not planking for too long, guys. We're going to be back on our backs for the 90-90 work coming up next here. Breathe through it. Not here for long. Core's tight. 3, 2, 1. We're back onto our backs. And this time we're kicking those legs out. So get those knees bent first. Find that good position with the midsection connected to the ground. One leg's going to kick out. We'll bring it back in. Other leg's going to kick out. We'll bring it back in. Good work, you guys. You should feel the front and the kind of sides of the core here working. Keep everything above the waist stabilized as we move through the hips here. Good work, guys. Good work. We're lengthening those lever arms that are our legs, forcing those core muscles to work. Good work. 3, 2, 1. We're flipping on over into another plank. Going to be lots of short planks here today, guys. Keep engaging that core. Keep it nice and flat along the back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Back onto the back. All right, guys. Now the legs and arms are involved. So let's kick those legs out first. Arms stay where they're at. Bring the legs in. Arms go up overhead. And then they come back. All right, here we go. Breathe through it, especially as we kick those legs out. Moving the legs and then moving the arms. Good work, everybody, good work. And we're starting to feel that burn. One more movement coming up, then it's some rest. All right, guys, let's flip on over into our plank. Elbows and toes preferably, but if it's very comfortable for you to go up on the hands, feel free to do so. Breathing through the plank here, guys. Good work. 3, 2, 1. All right, hands and knees here, guys. Primal press, just like the warm-up. All right, let's bring those knees up. Good work, you guys. Staring contest with the ground. Go to your happy place. Think about something distracting. Hopefully it'll make the time go by real quick. We got 15 seconds left. Good job, everybody. Keep those knees up. Getting close to the end of round 1 here. Here we go, you guys. 3, 2, 1. Now we're resting. Good work, everybody. Good work. Okay, that was round 1. We got to do it 3 more times. So let's come onto our backs. We'll prepare for the start of round 2 here. And core is already feeling it. All right, you guys, get a couple nice deep breaths in here. 3, 2, 1. Arms out, palms up. We're back to that leg lowering. Good job, guys. Good job. Control those legs down. If it works for you to not take the legs as far down, keep that back on the ground, go ahead and do that. The lower those legs get, the harder it's going to be to keep that back nice and even. Good work, everybody. Breathe through it. We're almost done here. Good job. Good job. 3, 2, 1. Let's flip on over. Got a quick plank here. Good job, everybody. Good job. Quick plank, then we're on to the alternating leg extension on our backs once again. 3, 2, 1. All right. Get into that position as quickly as you can. Take a breath. We're now extending one leg at a time, bringing it back in. Going the same thing with the other side. Make sure you make that leg nice and straight. Good job, everybody. Good job. I know it's burning. Take a little rest if you need to. Shake it out. Take a breath. And then we're right back into it. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Let's flip over for that plank. Good job, guys. Good job. Same posture on this plank that we are keeping up with on our backs. 3, 2, 1. Let's flip it over once again. All right, everybody. Arms and legs involved with this one here. Moving the legs first, out and in, the arms up and then back. Good work, everybody. Good work. Take your time. I know we're burning. Good job, everybody. Good job. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. Let's flip it on over. We got one last regular plank for this round. Good job, you guys. Good job. Make sure those shoulders are away from the ears here on the plank. 3, 2, 1. Let's come up to hands and knees. You got to find that primal press, that quadruped plank. Take a moment, make sure everything is under you, feeling good. And then we're up with those knees About an inch or two up off the ground. Just breathing, guys. Going to our happy place. We got 20 seconds. Good work, guys. Good work. Staring contest with the ground. Everyone's killing it. Good job, guys. Good job. I know this is brutal. 3, 2, 1. All right, time to rest. Good job, everybody. Good job. Okay, we are halfway through this first part. Got some time. Grab some water, take a couple deep breaths. Let's find that spot on our back once again. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Arms out, palms up. We got the legs all the way up. Taking one down nice and straight, nice and slow and controlled. Big exhale as it comes up. You shouldn't feel the back leaving the ground here at all, guys. Good work, good work. Here we go, you guys. This is where we start to make some real change. I know it's burning. Almost done. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's flip for that plank. Good job, you guys. Don't have to rush in the game. We want to get into these positions as quick as possible. It doesn't mean we have to rush and sacrifice any type of quality. All right, guys, back onto our backs. Extending those legs out one at a time here. Making sure the back, the rest of the pelvis doesn't move off your mat or off the ground. Good work, everybody. Good work. Squeeze those tummy muscles. Take a break if you need to, and then we're right back into it. Almost done here. Almost time for another plank. 3, 2, 1. All right, we are back into that plank. Short planks. I know Daryl's loving it though. Daryl's favorite core thing is planks. All right, guys, 3, 2, 1. We are back onto our backs. Now we're moving those legs and those arms. So legs go first, extend, arms go second. Good job, you guys. Good job. Good work, everybody. Good work. One at a time here with the arms and legs. Almost done. Keep pushing. I know it's tough. 3, 2, 1. Let's flip for a plank. Almost done with round 3, guys. Can almost taste that final round. There you go, guys. Way to breathe. Way to push. Squeeze that midsection super hard. 3, 2, 1. All right, hands and knees now for that primal press. Let's get those knees inch or two up off the ground. Good work, you guys. Good work. Make sure to evenly distribute that weight between the feet and the hands. Don't push too forward onto those hands. Breathe through. We got 15 seconds. Go to that happy place. I know it's getting harder. Keep that back nice and flat. Don't get lazy. We're almost done. 3, 2, 1. All right, guys, 20 seconds of rest. Good work. You guys earned it. We are going on to round 4 here. Final one. We'll rest and we'll jump right into that 2 minutes overhead RDLs. All right, you guys, get those breaths in while you can, water while you can. All right, here we go. Final round. Let's kill it. 3, 2, 1. Let's get those legs up. Start lowering one at a time, nice and controlled. Big exhale as we come up. It's okay to not take them down as far, guys. We want to make sure we can keep up that integrity, keeping that back on the ground. Good work, everybody. Good work. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. All right, you guys. I almost said rest, but it's time to plank. Good work, you guys. Good work. Keep pushing. We're doing great. 3, 2, 1. Onto our backs once again. Got those kicks to do. All right, guys. Big exhales. Find that core. Extend that leg. Bring it back in. Really squeeze those tummy muscles. Big exhales are going to help here, guys. Good work, guys. Good work. Everyone's killing it. We're almost done here. Last round. Give it all you got. 3, 2, 1. All right, you guys. Flipping for a plank. Real quick here. Think of it as just a quick transition into a plank. Before you know, we're going to be on our backs again. 3, 2, 1. Just like that, guys. Dead bug to hollow. Final time we're going to do it. Legs up, arms up. Legs go first. Pulling back in with an exhale. Arms go. Pulling back over top. Good work, everybody. Back should not be leaving the ground. Don't get lazy with it. Imagine I'm still right there trying to pull that towel out from under your back. Don't even give it an inch of daylight, or I will get that towel. Good job, guys. Good job. We're almost done. 3, 2, 1. All right, let's flip for a plank. Second to last plank we got to do here, guys. Let's make it nice and perfect. Make it look good. Good job, you guys. Good job. 3, 2, 1. All right, we're up into our final plank, you guys. Primal press for 40 seconds here. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Push those toes down. Those knees are up. Guys, staring contest with the ground here. Last one that we got to do. Let me get a brief rest after this. Good job, everybody. Good job. Breathe through it. Breathe nice and heavy. We got 10 seconds. Stay with me. I know it's burning. I am also uncomfortable. Let's do it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Rest those knees. Good job, everybody. Okay. Take a moment. Let's all stand on up. Final challenge of this workout is 2 minutes overhead RDL here. Coming up in 5. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. That core is still nice and tight. Arms are up overhead. Pushing those hips back, guys. Looking for good form here, guys. Not looking for a ton of quantity. We just want to make sure that that core can stay nice and tight all the way through. Support the fact that our arms are extended overhead. Gravity is pulling those arms down too as we push the hips back and hinge. Got to resist that gravity here. Don't let the arms get pulled down or the back get out of whack. Really strong exhales, tight core here, guys. Big glute squeezes. Good job, everybody. Good job. I know we got a long time to do this, guys. Doesn't have to be super fast pace-wise. Want to see if we can stay moving the whole time. Good job, everybody. We're less than a minute to go. Make sure we're squeezing those glutes at the top. I know it's a lot to think about, probably a new pattern. Good job, everybody, good job. Let those arms down, give them a little shake if you need to. Let's get them all the way back up. Find that good hollow core position, keep hinging. Core is really tight, we're under 30 seconds. Good job, guys, good job. Should feel a lot of tension in the hamstrings when we go down. Big glute squeeze, bring those hips up under us. Almost done. Here we go, you guys. 3, 2, 1. Whew, shoulders. All right. Good job, everybody. Good job. That is the timer letting us know that we are done with that workout. So take a moment, stand it up, shake those shoulders out. Grab some water, walk it off, do whatever you need to do for a minute to cool down from the discomfort that was the last round / few minutes of that workout. All right, good job, guys. Way to stay with me there. Okay, so like I said in the beginning of the class, if you guys have something like a chair, a couch, some piece of furniture that you can kind of hook a foot on, like a footstool or something like that, we're gonna go ahead and get into that now. Now, if you don't have something like that, just for reference, all we're gonna be doing is a pretty simple hip flexor stretch here. So all you need is one knee down on the ground, squeezing that back glute. We're gonna pretty much accomplish the same thing. All right, guys, so what I'm gonna do here is hook my left foot onto the couch, gonna bring my knee down to the pad here. What I'm gonna do is try and be as upright as possible as long as these muscles down here will allow it. Now, if you're trying to be upright and it's really, really intense, go ahead and lean forward a little bit, kind of unbend that knee that's on the ground a little bit, and you'll be able to find a better stretch, still squeezing that back glute. So if you have to lean forward a little bit like this, totally fine. All we want to make sure is that we can squeeze that back glute. So I'm up nice and tall, squeezing the back glute, just kind of staying in this position. Should be feeling some nice stretching through the quad, hopefully the front of the hip as well. And what we're gonna do now is just try and slow down the breathing, trying to breathe into the front of that hip. So long inhales through the nose, longer exhales through the mouth. Trying to balloon up that specific front hip area. Good job, everybody, good job. Slowly just relaxing. Good, there we go. Starting to slow it down. One more big breath here. Nicely done, you guys, nicely done. Okay, let's switch on over to the other side. Hook that foot, get a knee down onto the ground. Find that good position, whether it's leaning forward a little bit or nice and upright. We want to squeeze that back glute. Try and breathe into the front of that hip. Let's do a few breaths here. There we go, you guys. 2 more. Nicely done, everybody. Nicely done. All right, you guys, it is 5 p.m. That's all the time I have left for this class here today. Thank you guys so much for joining me. Big news with Exos and Autodesk. So we are doing a virtual blood drive, and that is taking place the entire month of June. So that's when we want everyone to be donating. However, we want you guys to make your appointments now because those slots will fill up. So go ahead and head to our page on SharePoint. That's Exos at Autodesk. And you'll find a little news post as well as some other resources on the site about how to sign up, how to get your appointment, and also a little cool surprise about some inner office competition. You guys, we know that you Autodeskers love competition. So we made it a little competitive for everyone, office to office. Shout out to Joan. I know she's representing San Rafael. So hope you guys will go ahead and donate blood. Thank you guys once again for joining me. I hope everyone has a great rest of your night. We'll see you guys next time.
Thank you, Luis. See you tomorrow.
See you, Daryl. Good job.